What's up, YouTubers? This is BlackBus91 coming to you with another Bleach chapter commentary, chapter 558, and the title of this chapter is called The Wolf's Heart. Now, my thoughts on this chapter of what happened, I thought it was very interesting. Finding out that Bambita's attack can hurt her. She's the user of the explode technique, but the whole basis on that her technique is reishi, and when it hits anything that has reishi, it explodes. And the fact that she is made up of this reishi, of this power, and the fact that all the Quincy's I guess powers are based upon like reishi, and if there's enough reishi, they can utilize it to their advantage. It was a devastating attack. To her when Don Joe forced her own explode bombs onto her. But let me go back a little bit before I get into the before I get my thoughts. On Manga Stream, Kubo had about two pages of color panels. The first page was with Renji and Ichigo, and I found this funny because they look like pimped out Quincy vampires. There's a white background, white flooring, padding flooring, and there's these caskets, white. They're kind of like oval shaped, and they have red on them. But the red comes down the middle, and it has a cross. So Ichigo, he's like partially out of it, and Renji is like sitting on top of, I guess, the open casket. One of the caskets laid to the side. He's sitting on the top, and Ichigo looks like a pimp, and Renji looks like a psychic. I thought that was funny, and it was a very beautiful and interesting looking panel. And the next page was Bleach Mail. I guess hand drawing by Kubo, and we see Renji, Ichigo, Rukia, Hitsugaya, Urahara, not Urahara, Arahime, my bad. And I guess Hitsugaya is subordinate. I forgot her name, but that there was a panel of that, and it said Taide Kubo, and it was just interesting artwork. And I get some information on that. I can't read Japanese or kanji, so that's it. But my thoughts going back to the chapter, he starts to go back into his wolf form, and his grandfather's basically talking to him that he's proud of him, the fact that he's embracing his roots. Because the thing about it is that he's caught up in this whole ordeal about for Omeyama, I'm going to put aside my life, and I'm going to sacrifice my life to take on the Quincy's and destroy them. And he wants to destroy Yhwach, but what he's caught up in is revenge, and that was, I guess, his clan's. That was the whole basis of his clans, that they are beasts. Their revenge is what keeps them going. And his great grandfather was telling him that's why he's been in this, I guess, Rancor form so long. And I actually looked at Rancor. I wasn't sure, like, what does that mean? The Rancor is kind of like a beast with anger or hatred and just destruction. So that was kind of what they are, or their essence of their clan. And I just thought it was interesting and kind of funny, because he's a wolf or a fox or whatever that doesn't want to be a wolf because of his clan, and because of the fact that I guess he adopted the ways of the humans, the Shinigami, peace and love, and not really using hatred and anger. And he preached about it a lot to his subordinates as a captain. But you know what they say, practice what you preach. He kind of like looked back on that, where he didn't do that so much of himself. And because of him being fallen to vengeance, he went back to his original form, a fox, his OA, and he was saying something about I guess this is my punishment. What is this? Penance. And I actually looked up penance, and give me 1 minute. Let me see. The word penance, I looked it up, and it means voluntary self-punishment inflicted as an outward expression of repentance for having done wrong. So from that, I guess what he sees is, since he accepted vengeance and he dwelled on it, the fact that it is kind of it was a corrupting poison that took over him and brought him back to where he was. This chapter really heavily focused more so on Sanji and what he's been going through, and his great grandfather was just telling him, you know, nothing's wrong with it, just that's who we are. And he said you could curse us, curse our existence, disown us and everything like that, but that's how it is. And I think he ended up dying. Like, his head turned to the side. I don't know if he's dead or sleeping, but we'll see about that. And as it keeps going, we see Bambi the Buster. Oh my God, I actually feel bad for her. I have a love-hate relationship with her. I don't really hate her too much. I understand she's like one of the bad guys or the villains of the story. She's going up against the Shinigami's, but I actually like some of the Quincy's. I actually like a lot of the Quincy's. Bambi the Buster just got murked, bruised, badly damaged. She could hardly move, and she's just thinking about back to herself that, you know, she's the 5th letter, and she got done in like this. This is crap. And her girls circle around her, looking down at her, and you know they're pretty much they're gonna put her back together again, some way, shape, or form. Like, we're not gonna let you go to waste. We need you. Without you, we're pretty much nothing. She's the lively one. So, but Bambi the Buster doesn't look excited to see them or to have them mess with her. She's like, no, stop. So we go off to the next panel, and by the way, Sanji, he's not dead. He's just in his fox form. He gets taken up by one of the captains. I don't know his name, but he has like the very shaped black hair. After the guy with the glasses and the weird shaped hair, he takes Sanji over to the battlefield where they're going to face Yhwach. He's saying they're going to bring the fight over to them, the Quincy's. And the last page, we see two lines coming from the sky, and it goes to a close up, and it shows what those 2 lines are. We see that they're draped in clothes, and they're saying that, you know, they're seeing Soul Society, but one of the other figures say it looks more like Vanderridge. And the very last at the bottom of the page, we see Rukia. She's covered up. Her face is covered up, but I can see the hair and also her eyes. So we already know it's Rukia Renji. Now, I thought it was a little too soon, or they came down really quickly, more so than Ichigo, but then I remember that Ichigo was further up and he had the long ways to go. So I thought this chapter was really good. It was a nice, well done chapter. My only opinion on this chapter, the time. How much time has went by from when the Quincy's Star Knights first came to Soul Society and when they came again? Because we don't know that. How long has Ichigo trained? How long did it take for Rukia to heal? And we already know Renji healed just as quickly with Ichigo. And the fights has just been going really quickly. So people are saying, or Kubo has been saying in interviews, and people have been saying that, you know, he wants to make his series longer than the Aizen arc. And I don't really know how long the Aizen arc is, maybe 3 to 5 years, but I'll wait and see what happens, how long he's going to make this series go, and I'm just looking forward to what's going to happen next week. So that's my only thing. It's just going by really fast. The battles are just going by quick, and I'm like, okay, he wants to make it longer than Aizen arc, but these fights are just happening. So that's my thought on the Bleach chapter 558. It was nice. If you like this video, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, this is Black Bus signing out.